Hey guys, in this video I will give you 5 tips that you should know about building your first RC car. Let's jump to it. If you are new here on my channel, I'm Timmy and welcome to my channel. Please consider subscribe and click the notification bell so you can be notified to get my latest video. So let's talk about the first tip. You need to clean up your new bearing properly. So you may ask, hey Timmy, the new bearing must be cleaned from the factory. Why I need to clean it? Well, the truth is, some factory would like to add some sticky oil inside of the bearing for the protection. And even you can see inside of the transparent package, the bearing have some really sticky oil. And this oil may cause a high resistance for your drivetrain. So how you can clean it? The first step is you need to use compressed air tank that include this ingredient, which is naphtha, and just press a little bit, wipe it for drying and make sure it is clean. The second step is you need to add some bearing oil on it, just a few drops, and that should be enough. Let's go to the next tip. Use sandpaper to scratch the border of carbon fiber plate. If you think about it deeply, the border has so many layers compressed each other, and normally it is not really smooth. So when your car is moving, no matter it's going straight or drifting, the airflow attached on the border, and that will generate so many turbulence, or you may say the dirty air. So which sandpaper do you need to use? Commonly there are two types of sandpaper. One is aluminum oxide and the other one is silicon oxide. And there are also have two common standards established for the grid size. One is United States CAMI, another is European FEPA, which is a P grade. So there is also indicated the grid size number, and this number simply to say is related to the particle size. The higher number indicated the more fine grit. So mine is using CAMI standards, silicon oxide waterproof abrasive paper, and it is 400 grit. So this grit size should be suitable for you to scratch the border of the carbon fiber plate. So be careful choosing this number because the FEPA and CAMI standard is different, so you need to convert it. I post the link in the description down below, and there is a grid size table so you can check them out and always do your own research. When screwing the upper carbon fiber plate, which is a upper deck, lay the whole chassis on the table horizontally and also remove the suspension before you do it. The reason to do this is to ensure the whole chassis balance when you are screwing the upper deck. Without doing this, and you will realize why your chassis is always not balanced. The collar weight, the suspension setup, the ride height, etc. are not always balanced. Of course, there are also another factors could lead to these problems, but the core factor is not screwing the upper deck properly. Another option is some chassis has a rear brace, and this component also need to be considered, so bear in mind that. Leave a small gap between pinion gear and spur gear. and some people don't realize they don't have enough gap between these two gears. Start thinking why my car has always produced so many noises from the whole gear component. Yeah, this is because of that. Too tight of these two gears will cause excessive noise and also have a drag in the drivetrain, even broke your motor. So what you need to do is adjust the gear mesh and the gap approximately 0.3 mm. It is not possible to measure the gap, right? So my suggestion is tighten the motor screw, put a piece of paper between these two gears, and roll in, roll out, and tighten the motor screw, and then boom, that's fine. Use thread lock for screwing and adding on a weak point. This screw is used to keep nuts or bolts in places for metal or aluminum components, or could loosen components that mostly have a vibration on. So the places, for example, aluminum servo arm, spur gear screw, and bell crank poles. This is a part of steering components that's screwing through the main chassis. So the upper screw is also needed to be using the front cloth to fix the bell crank, etc. Now there are so many different designs that is not possible for me to mention all of it. But what I want to tell you is please use front lock only on metal or aluminum components that are very easy loosen, and also be careful, don't use non-RC front lock because there is no guarantee whether it could twist out the screw by using the RC tool. This is the end of this video. I hope you find it helpful, and if you have any question about this, please comment below, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers guys.